The Chicago Bears are at a crossroads. After a challenging 2024 season, they stand with untapped potential, armed with opportunities to transform their team and redefine their identity. One name that has recently emerged in league discussions is Bobby Slowik, the former offensive coordinator of the Houston Texans. While Slowik's tenure with the Texans ended unexpectedly, the Bears have an intriguing chance to bring him into their orbit, and it's a move that could benefit them in more ways than one. Think about it. Bobby Slowik isn't just a coach who draws up plays. He's a football mind, shaped by the innovative culture of the San Francisco 49ers, and later polished by the trial-by-fire development of rookie standout C.J. Stroud in Houston. Slowik's offensive schemes, quarterback-friendly systems, and adaptability in diverse team environments make him a fascinating candidate for the Bears' coaching overhaul. And even if Slowik doesn't land in Chicago for the long haul, just having him in the building for a deep conversation could be invaluable. Let's not forget that the Bears' offense in 2024 showed flashes of brilliance, largely on the shoulders of rookie quarterback Caleb Williams. Williams set franchise rookie records in passing yards, completions, and attempts, but the overall offensive system lacked consistency and ingenuity. Chicago ranked 28th in points scored, an uninspiring number for a team with so much raw talent. A fresh perspective from someone like Slowik, whose resume includes playoff appearances and quarterback success stories, could spark the changes this team desperately needs. But what exactly makes Bobby Slowik such an interesting figure for the Bears to consider? Why is this interview such a pivotal opportunity, and how could his insights directly benefit the team as they navigate the 2025 offseason and beyond? Let's break it all down, step by step, play by play. The Chicago Bears are poised for a transformational offseason. After a disappointing 2024 campaign, finishing 5-12 and last in the NFC North, the organization has critical decisions to make. But with the sixth highest salary cap space in the league, multiple high-value draft picks, and a new head coach in Ben Johnson, the Bears have the tools to rewrite their narrative. One move that could set the tone for this new chapter is interviewing former Houston Texans offensive coordinator Bobby Slowik. While hiring him outright isn't guaranteed, just sitting him down for a conversation could bring immense benefits to the franchise. Let's talk about Slowik. If you're not familiar with his story, he's not just another coach looking for work. He's a football strategist molded by some of the sharpest minds in the NFL. His roots trace back to the San Francisco 49ers, where he worked as a defensive assistant and later transitioned to the offensive side under Kyle Shanahan. That 49ers system, as we all know, is one of the most innovative and quarterback-friendly offenses in the league. When Slowik took over as the offensive coordinator for the Houston Texans in 2023, he brought that expertise with him. And the results? They were impressive. In his first season with the Texans, Slowik helped rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud lead Houston to a playoff appearance, a feat few saw coming. Stroud flourished under Slowik's system, showing poise, accuracy, and an ability to process defenses at an advanced level. The Texans ranked 13th in scoring offense that season, and while they didn't have the flashiest roster, they punched above their weight class, with Slowik orchestrating it all. And in this admin seat, Slowik was their sweet spot and one of their highest ever. A key opportunity for Caleb Williams. The Bears have their own young quarterback in Caleb Williams, the No. 1 overall pick in the 2024 draft. Williams' rookie season had its ups and downs, with flashes of brilliance marred by inconsistency. He set franchise rookie records for passing yards and completions, but struggled with decision-making, particularly under pressure. The offensive system around him didn't do him many favors either. The Bears' play calling lacked creativity, and the offensive line allowed too much pressure, leading to erratic performances. Here's where Bobby Slowik comes in. His ability to develop quarterbacks is well documented. With Stroud, he implemented simplified reads early in the season, giving the rookie confidence to execute the offense while gradually expanding the playbook. By the time the Texans reached the playoffs, Stroud wasn't just surviving, he was thriving. If Slowik could sit down with the Bears and explain how he achieved that progression, it could provide the coaching staff with actionable strategies to unlock Caleb Williams' full potential. Remember, Williams has the tools to be a generational quarterback. He's athletic, has a cannon for an arm, and isn't afraid to take risks. But like any rookie, he needs the right environment to grow. Slowik's insights could help Ben Johnson and his staff build that environment, focusing on scheming around Williams' strengths while minimizing his weaknesses. Innovative offensive schemes. One of Slowik's standout qualities is his ability to create offensive schemes tailored to his players. While in Houston, he utilized a mix of Shanahan-style zone runs and creative passing concepts that took advantage of Stroud's accuracy and decision-making. He isn't married to a single philosophy. Instead, he adapts his game plans based on personnel and opponent tendencies. For the Bears, that adaptability could be a game changer. In 2024, their offense often felt predictable. Defensive coordinators around the league seemed to have their number, which was a big reason they ranked 28th in scoring. Slowik's ability to mix things up, disguise plays, and keep defenses guessing could bring much-needed life to the Bears' offensive identity. Addressing the offensive line issues. Another area where Slowik's input could be invaluable is the offensive line. The Bears gave up far too much pressure in 2024, making life difficult for Caleb Williams. Houston dealt with similar issues during Slowik's time there, particularly in 2024 when the Texans' offensive line allowed the third most sacks in the league. While the Lions' struggles were a factor in Slowik's departure, it's also worth noting that he managed to keep the offense functional despite those challenges. By discussing how he navigated those situations, Slowik could provide the Bears with ideas for mitigating pressure. Whether it's quicker passing concepts, more motion to create mismatches, or better protection schemes, the Bears have a lot to gain from hearing his perspective. What happened in Houston? Of course, we can't ignore the fact that Slowik was fired after the Texans' offense regressed in 2024. They fell to 19th in scoring, and C.J. Stroud's production dipped in his second year. But when you look at the bigger picture, it's clear that Slowik wasn't the sole problem. Injuries played a significant role, with key players like Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell missing extended time. The offensive line's performance also cratered, and the lack of depth on the roster exposed vulnerabilities. For the Bears, this context is crucial. Every coach faces challenges, and understanding how Slowik approached them, even when things didn't go perfectly, can provide valuable lessons. It's also worth noting that his ability to lead an offense to back-to-back playoff appearances, one with a rookie QB and another with a second-year player, speaks volumes about his capabilities. Building a collaborative coaching staff. Let's talk about the bigger picture. The Bears' coaching staff is undergoing a major overhaul under Ben Johnson. Johnson, known for his offensive creativity during his time with the Detroit Lions, is bringing a fresh approach to the team. Adding someone like Bobby Slowik to the mix could create a dynamic partnership. Imagine a coaching staff that combines Johnson's innovative vision with Slowik's quarterback development expertise. It could be the perfect recipe for turning the Bears into an offensive powerhouse. Even if the Bears don't hire Slowik, the interview process itself is a valuable exercise. It allows the organization to expand its network, gain fresh perspectives, and learn from a coach who has been in the trenches of playoff football. This kind of due diligence is what separates good teams from great ones. It's about leaving no stone unturned in the pursuit of excellence. A low-risk, high-reward move. At the end of the day, bringing Bobby Slowik in for an interview is a low-risk, high-reward move for the Bears. If nothing else, it's an opportunity to pick the brain of a coach who has worked with some of the brightest minds in the NFL and has firsthand experience developing a rookie quarterback into a playoff-caliber leader. For a team like the Bears, who are still searching for their offensive identity, that kind of insight is invaluable. The 2025 offseason is a pivotal moment for the Chicago Bears. With the right moves, they have the chance to build a team that can compete not just for a playoff spot, but for a championship. Bobby Slowik may not be the answer to all their problems, but he's a piece of the puzzle worth exploring. And who knows, this interview could be the start of something special.